All right, so a new game of Kings and Kaisers has begun. Operation Dungeon. We're not posting all the turns publicly just because, I don't know, we're lazy, and this is Jonah's first YouTube game of this. So he doesn't do a lot of YouTube games, but just going to go over the first turn here and what happened. He is playing the Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire, and I'm playing the rest, the Allies. Jonah has played Kings and Kaisers before, and he's jumping into it, and we're going to start playing. So for the first round, it's been very tech heavy. Everybody's getting trench works, it seems. Britain got a trench works, which they put in Cairo. Italy got one in Veneto, and Austria-Hungary got one in Dalmatia. So that's interesting. And Germany did not declare war on Britain the first round. So Britain and Japan are currently still neutral going into the second round. The Ottomans are also neutral, and the Italians are also neutral. So that is interesting. For the Austro-Hungarians, they did go into Serbia, and they were not able to knock it out. Of course, that's pretty typical. So they'll probably knock it out next round. They went into Galicia. They stacked a bunch of units in there, and then Russia hit them. Dealing each other a couple casualties, and then Germany went in there. Germany also took Poland, Lithuania, and Estonia, did a amphibious assault in Estonia, knocked out the Russian dreadnought, and none of the Russian mines hit. So we had an amphibious assault there. Over on the Western Front, Germany just sort of stocked up in Rhine Province and Alsace and did not advance forward. Austria-Hungary just loaded up Dalmatia pretty much, and that's it. For the French, really loaded up Lorraine, bought a fighter out of Verdun here, has a good amount of infantry. The French also knocked out a German sub in Season 14 with the whole fleet, and that's it for the French. The British, being neutral, just positioned their navy, bought 2 ships out of South Africa because they have a naval port there. Brought their cruiser from Chile over, and then the Sydney fleet came over into this side of the Pacific, trying to get away from all of this stuff. So actually, Jonah did notify me he changed this over to Season 48. So we have an Austrian cruiser, and then 4 German cruisers and 2 transports. Actually, no, that's 3 cruisers. Maybe it's 4 and I just screwed something up. There is a German cruiser down in the south of the Indian Ocean too, so it clearly looks like he's maybe making a push into the Indian Ocean, but he could also reach the Japanese fleet. So Japan had built 2 subs this last round and just kind of played it safe. And that's it, really. The Italians, like I said, got a trench works, bridged some units over into Libya, just stocked up Veneto pretty good. The Americans just built some transports, repositioned some units, and that's it. So we'll see what happens. It looks like he's gearing up for a hard Russia push to try and get the revolution to happen quickly, because he did station a lot of Ottomans here. He stationed his 3 cavalry here in northern Anatolia, which is pretty much a solid tell that he's going to be pushing into the Caucasus, and he is pushing a lot of... he did put 12 Austrian infantry here. He has the fighter, 2 cavalry. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a hard Russia push. So that'll be fun. All right, stay tuned for the round 2 recap whenever that happens.